Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Um, was able to get a box of nickels to do a hunt. So, thought I'd bring you along to see what we can find. My bank that I go through to get my boxes, they do roll their own coins. So, are the pennies, nickels, and dimes and quarters. So, I've been pretty lucky. So I got a box of nickels, thought I'd go ahead and bring you along and do a hunt. So let me go ahead and get set up and I'll bring you back in to start the hunt. Alright, I'm back and let's go ahead and get started with row number 1 to see what we can find. Alright, well, so far don't really see anything that may look old, but let's go ahead and try to do and give it a try and hunt and see what we can find. Now I do get a lot of 64 in the boxes that I get, so I do have my scope. I'll be checking any ones that let's see, we got a 70 Denver. It's a really nice one. I'll set that one aside. Get a lot of Denver. We don't really get too many Philadelphia mint marks here in where I'm at in Oklahoma. This is a 2020 Denver. I have all those. And we're going to start with our first 64 out of Denver. Just a 1990. Alright, well, I'm starting off with a 64 out of Denver and a 70 out of Denver. So let's go ahead and crack into the next row. See if there's anything. Well, we've got a couple of ones to take a peek at. So let's go ahead and bring you along for the hunt. That's a 1965. What was that? Out of Denver. That's a 67. Out of Philly. crack open row 3. It just looks like it's a dirty one. Yep, 2001. And 2000. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and hunt this one, and I'll bring you back in on any finds of oldies or anything. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, well, I'm on row 4 and found a 1970 S mint mark. I like the S mints, so I got you here. Let's go ahead and why not? I did find a couple more 64s. Oh, what are you? (2017) 63 out of Denver. All right, we're row 4. We're gonna have our first 50s. 54 out of 1954 out of Philly. And another 64 out of Denver. So, all right, row number 5. I don't really see anything, so I'll bring you back in if on the next find. All right, guys. Well, back row number 5. 5th coin in. Got a 1942 out of Philly. Right before the war nickels. All right, so I'll bring you back in on the next one. All right, guys. Well, row 6 is going to give me another 1947 out of San Francisco. Wow, that's a really nice one. So I'm going to set that one up there, and I'll bring you back in on the next find. All right, guys. Still on row 6, the next to last coin, give us another 1957 out of Denver. All right. Let's go ahead and pop this one open. See if there's anything peeking out. All right, I don't see anything on the edges, so I'll bring you back in on the next find. All right, row number 8 gave me a 1970 S. I like my S mint marks. So let's go ahead and go through these real quick and see if there's anything else. All right, well, so far. Just that one. Row number 9. Alright, don't see anything sticking out on the edges, so I'll bring you back in when I find something. Alright guys, I'm on row number 10, and I just found a 1996 S proof nickel. Well, and proof on the board. Not silver, but hey, I'll take it. And let's see if it'll give me anything else. Well, 1968 S. Go up here. Alright, well, got a proof and 68S with a couple of 64s out of row 10. So alright, we got one that looks kind of suspicious. So let's where to go. Just dirty. 2015. Alright, well, I'll bring you back in on the next find. Alright guys, well, row 12, and it gave me a 1952 out of Philly. Set that one up there. Check next couple of ones. Alright, well, nothing else. Row 13. Alright, nothing that looks suspicious, so I'll bring you back in on the next find. Alright guys, well, row 18 is going to give us another oldie, 1948 out of Denver. So, a few more in this row. Alright, well, so far, pretty nice. Some couple of oldies, some estimate marks of proof. 61, 2, 3, 64, 65, 66, and 67. And we got a 68S. So let's go ahead and pop this one open and see if anything on the edges. Really don't see anything to pull out, so I'll bring you in on the next find. Alright, well, second coin in, got a 1941 out of Philly. Put the proof up there. So let's go ahead and see if there's anything else. It's another 1968 S. That's a Denver damaged. It's a really nice 87 Denver. Back of it was pretty damaged. This is a really nice 99 Denver. We got a pretty nice gold tone. 1960 out of Denver. I don't know how good y'all can see that, but it's got a nice little gold tone on it. So we'll set that one up there. And a 61 out of Denver. Another 64 out of Denver. Some pretty nice oldies in here. Not too old, but I'll take them. I'll keep them out. Alright, let's go ahead and check the enders on this one. Alright, well, I don't see anything on the edges, so I'll bring you back in on the next find. Alright guys, row 25. It's gonna give me a 1946 out of Denver. So we'll set that one up there. It's another 64. Got quite a few of those. And I got you here, so we'll check these. Oh, didn't even notice it was an ender. It's a 1940 out of San Francisco. Nice. Let's take a peek at that. Right there is a S-Mint mark out of 1940, and it was an ender. Didn't even realize it. So, just set back down and put it up there. So, alright, got a couple of 40s out of that roll. Not bad. Got more 64s, but that's about usual what I get. So I don't see anything else on the edges. So I'll bring you back in on the next find. Alright guys, row 29. It's going to give us a 1948 out of Philly. Just 83. This is a 64 out of Denver. One more. Just a 2002 out of Denver. Alright, well, I don't see anything else. What we got? Nice, grab that one. Well, I got you here. Let's go ahead and open the next roll and see what we got. Oh, that is rusty. Check it out. 2002 Denver. Alright, well, I don't see anything else, so I'll bring you back in on the next find. Alright, row 36 is going to give me another 1948 out of Denver. See what the last two are. That's a 70 out of Denver and a 90 out of Philly. Alright, another oldie on the board. This one looks pretty old on this end, so okay, we got a couple of old ones we're going to take a peek at. And let's, oh, who's going to do it? Let's see what we got here. 73 Philly. And, of course, 64 out of Denver. Got a nice little stack of those. So let's go ahead and do a quick hunt. Just the 80 out of Philly. What would be really nice is to find a W nickel. I wouldn't mind it a bit. Okay, let's see. Another 64 out of Philly. Alright, well, nothing in that roll. So I'll let's go ahead and open this one, see what we got. Don't see anything on the edges. We'll bring you back in on the next find. Alright, nothing on the edges. So I'll bring you back in. Alright guys, well, row 41, it's going to give me a 1941 out of Philly. So let's go ahead and check a couple more of these out and see what we got. Alright, 1961 out of Denver. really nice 85. Back of it's damaged. That's just 96 Denver. Alright, well, nothing else in the row. Yep, I did get an oldie, so happy with that. Row 46. See if I can get any last roll luck. Couple of oldies maybe. Nope. Ah, coin explosion. Alright, well. Let's see. Nope. Not you. Alright, well, I don't see anything else. So I'll bring you back in on the next find. Alright, I'm on row 47. And we got a 1953 out of Denver. Alright, so I'll bring you back in on the next find. Alright guys, well, I finally finished the box, checked the varieties, and didn't find anything. So these are the ones that I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep this 1996 S proof. Got a 1940 S, two 1941 Ds, I think. 41, oh, Phillies. We got a 42 out of Philly, 46 out of Denver, two 48s out of Denver, one out of Philly, a 52 out of Philly. That was a 53 out of Denver. And then this one, a 54 out of Philly. And 57 out of Denver. And then we had three 68 or 70S mint marks and two 68 San Francisco, and then the 140 or 47 with the S mint mark. So I want to thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. If you'd like to donate to the channel to help the channel grow, the PayPal address, email address will be in the description, along with if you'd like to see anything featured on my channel. The address will be in the description also. Any emails or questions, the email address will be in the description. So I want to thank y'all for watching again, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.